What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. And There's Friday is the new sequel, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, which of course is the sequel to the first Fantastic Beasts movie. Now, since the movie do have loads of magic in it, I decided to do a top 10 list of my 10 favorite magic-based movies. So, here's my top 10 list. Coming in at number 10, I'm going to cheat here, and I'm going to go with the first Fantastic Beasts film. I simply adored Fantastic Beasts from where to find them. I found it to be pretty fun. The magic elements was pretty cool. Now, of course, Fantastic Beasts is a prequel to Harry Potter, and I thought it was a really solid prequel. Eddie Redmayne, I thought was amazing as Newt Scamander. Colin Farrell was also pretty good as the villain. You even had Catherine Larson in it. David Yates directed it. Really good one. And I, of course, can't wait for the sequel that gets released this week. Alright, coming in at number 9 is slightly an underrated comedy, and it's this 2013 film called The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. I gotta say, this movie is a complete underrated film. It stars the likes of Steve Carell, Jim Carrey, who I thought was fantastic here. I did my 10 favorite Jim Carrey movies, and I guess I could have added this one. But it's not really like my favorite Carrey movie or anything, but it's a really good one. Jim Carrey, I thought, was hysterical in this movie. Steve Carell was funny. You even had the likes of, Alan Arkin was in this. You even had, let's see. Steve Buscemi. Pretty solid cast. It's a really funny film. If you guys haven't seen The Incredible Burt Wonderstone by now, give it a go. I think you'll probably enjoy it. Alright, coming in at number 8 is a classic, and that is Labyrinth. I mean, the magic here is just amazing. And David Bowie as the Goblin King, who doesn't love that? You even had Jennifer Connelly in this. Labyrinth is a classic. If you guys still haven't seen Labyrinth by now, definitely check it out. I mean, I remember hearing stuff about them doing a sequel, which I don't know if it'll be as good as the original, but I'll be down to see Labyrinth back on the big screen again. Alright, coming in at number 7 is another 2013 film. Boy, 2013 was the year of magic movies, wasn't it? Anyway, coming in at number 7 will be Now You See Me. The first film we're talking about. A sequel that was whatever. I really dug the first Now You See Me. It was a real surprise. I mean, I didn't really expect much from it. All I know is that it had a Zombieland reunion between Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson. That caught my attention, so I went to see it. Completely had fun with it. You even had Isaac Fisher in this, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine was even in this. Then the sequel, it had Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe, which I gotta say was the only best part of that whole movie. But other than that, the sequel was not that good. The first film is where it's at. It's loads of fun. Like, some of the magic they use in this is pretty cool. I mean, it's a heist movie with magic in it. What more could you ask for? I guess you could say it's like Ocean's 11 with magic. That's how I kind of interpret it. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the first Now You See Me, check it out. You don't even need to be bothered with the second. I heard they're supposed to be doing a third one, but I don't know. The second one wasn't all that good, so I don't have high hopes for a third one. But if they do announce a third one, I'll still check it out, but don't have high hopes for it, Alright, coming in at number 6 is Marvel's Doctor Strange. Now, this isn't like my favorite Marvel movie or anything like that, but it's still a pretty good one. Benedict Cumberbatch as the role of Doctor Strange, I thought it was amazing. Some of the magic elements here is awesome. I mean, I guess you could say Doctor Strange is like the Marvel version of Fantasia. Like, it has some Fantasia elements. And, I mean, it's a good one. And, of course, Doctor Strange reprises return for Infinity War, which I thought was cool. And I believe he's most likely returning again for Avengers 4, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm so curious if they're going to, whenever we're gonna see a Doctor Strange sequel, but that has to wait and see. But all I know is the first Doctor Strange is a really good one. All right, coming in at number 5 is Christopher Nolan's The Prestige. This is another really good magic-based movie. I mean, you had the likes of Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson, Michael Caine. Boy, yeah, lots of comic book characters, like comic book actors in this. I mean, you had Wolverine, Batman, Alfred Pennyworth, Black Widow. Boy, now this isn't like my favorite Christopher Nolan movie or anything like that. My favorite is, of course, The Dark Knight, and my favorite non-Batman movie that Nolan's done is also Insomnia. But The Prestige is another one of my favorite ones. It's really loads of fun. It is a little slow at times, but it picks up pretty well. I mean, I really dug the performances by Christian Bale, by Hugh Jackman. Johansson was really good. The magic elements in this movie was pretty cool. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen The Prestige, check it out. And this movie also came out in another year when another magic-based movie came out, which was The Illusionist. That's actually in my honorable mention, but that's another pretty good magic-based film. Alright, coming in at number 4 is Oz, Great and Powerful. Now, this is how Fantastic Beasts is a prequel to Harry Potter. This is a prequel to The Wizard of Oz. And it showed that before he became the Wizard of Oz, he was a magician. And of course it had James Franco, Mila Kunis. I simply loved Oz, Great and Powerful. This also came out in 2013. Oh boy. Was 2013 like the year of magic movies? I mean, they had this, Incredible Bart Wonderstone, Now You See Me. Boy, interesting year. Should be a magic lover. But yeah, Oz, Great and Powerful, I simply loved. I still wish Disney went ahead and did a sequel, but I don't know if that will ever happen. I guess you can count The Wizard of Oz just as a plain old sequel to Oz, Great and Powerful, but I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll see a sequel in the future, but all I know is Oz, Great and Powerful is an awesome one. Alright, coming in at number 3 is Mary Poppins. Now, Mary Poppins uses loads of magic here. She's like the coolest babysitter ever. I mean, she dances with penguins. She sung. She could do it all. And Julie Andrews as Mary Poppins is fantastic. The music, of course, was good. The magic elements here I mean, come on. She's flying with an umbrella. How can you ever top that? Yeah, I simply love Mary Poppins. And I cannot wait for December when Mary Poppins Returns comes out with Emily Blunt. That I can't wait to see. Alright, coming in at number 2 is a Disney classic, and that will be Fantasia. How could you add a magic-based movie and not even think of adding Fantasia? Come on, it's Mickey Mouse and magic. Fantasia is an iconic, classic Disney film. I mean, the animation style, I always dug the animation style from the 40s and 30s animated stuff. I mean, it's mainly hand-drawn because they didn't really have like the animated technologies as we do now. But the animation was still really good. And come on, who doesn't love Mickey Mouse? I mean, Mickey Mouse with the hat, doing magic, classic. And classic music. Such a fantastic movie. For every reason, if you guys still haven't seen Fantasia, check it out. I think you'll probably enjoy it. I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't like Fantasia. Maybe except Mark Ellis from Collider, but anyway. Oh, and not to mention that Nick Cage movie, Sorcerer's Apprentice, which was not that good. That was technically like a reboot of Fantasia, so. And then they also did like Fantasia 2000, which I admit the first Fantasia is better. Fantasia 2000, I never really cared much for. All right, coming in at number 1 for my 10 favorite magic-based movies, it's a no shocker. It's Harry Potter. I mean, how could you do best magic movies and not even think of adding Harry Potter? Whether you talk about Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prison of Azkaban, or the Harry Potter movies, I just simply adore. The magics they use in this are pretty cool. I mean, the Quidditch stuff, I always simply love the whole Quidditch game they always do. The Harry Potter franchise is simply the best. I love the magic. The cast, of course, led by Daniel Radcliffe. He's an amazing Harry Potter. Of course, you had Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, the late great Alan Rickman. Amazing cast. And I also simply love the magic. The Harry Potter franchise is just incredible. And it's pretty cool seeing the Harry Potter still making comebacks, whether you talk about the Broadway show, which is the Cursed Child, or whether you talk about the Fantastic Beasts films. Harry Potter, is here to stay. And I knew when the last Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows Part 2 came out, I knew we weren't going to be done with Harry Potter. So I'm really happy to see more Harry Potters coming around, because Harry Potter is a cultural phenomenon. Like around Halloween, you'll always see people dressed up as Harry Potter characters. With the wands and the hats, glasses. Yeah, Harry Potter is here to stay. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for my 10 favorite magic-based movies. Let me do the rundown. Number 10, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. 9, The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. 8, Labyrinth. 7, Now You See Me. 6, Doctor Strange. 5, The Prestige. 4, Oz Great and Powerful. 3, Mary Poppins. 2, Fantasia. 1, Harry Potter. Now, there's a few other ones I could have added. Let's see. The aforementioned The Illusionist with Ed Norton and Jessica Biel. That's kind of an underrated one. I think it's because it got released the same year as The Prestige, and The Prestige kind of overshadowed the movie. So I think that's Practical Magic with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock. Been talking about that lately. That's a good one. Guess Wizard of Oz has some magic in it too. You can count that. The Craft is another good one. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Let me leave it to you guys. What are your favorite magic-based movies? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.